Yeah, hello and welcome everybody today to another nice and hopefully fun race in our this year's Casual Boots tournament. Today between Soyhr and Yok. Yeah, and of course I'm not alone. Today with me is Squishy Panda on his commentary debut. Panda, welcome and yeah, have fun.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to watching these two runners race today.
Yeah, absolutely. So most likely the first 10 to 12 minutes are the same as always, just because it's Casual Boots and the start is always quite linear. Yeah, but it gives kind of a slight glimpse who is execution stronger, who makes a few mistakes here and there. Maybe we get divergence items like the bow or some other stuff, the book, which causes the runners not to immediately head towards Kakariko. But let's see, now the seed is starting. Yeah, now it started for Yok as well. This will get synchronized soon. Yeah, and what do we know about the runners? Soyhr is a name one can read here and there, but actually, frankly said, I don't know too much about him. I don't know how strong he is, or what he achieved yet. Yeah, but Yok, on the other hand, is quite an execution-strong NMG runner. So he is in the top 100 at least, and yeah, we will see that his execution most of the time is on point. Oh, there, friends.
And Soyhr is known for running a weekly Casual Boots race on Mondays, so I just feel like he's going to have some strong execution as well. We see the flippers at
Yeah, and Soyhr can compete with Yok. So this could be kind of even here. And everything he did so far looks good. So yeah, no execution disadvantage, I guess.
So today Soyhr is using his trademark Mog sprites. I don't know what Yok's using. Do you know?
No, I don't know what it is, but this is Yok's standard sprite, so it's iconic.
Both runners here are going for the 8/ strat. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Of course, it's not too much happening here. We can just take times, so being sub 313 on this door where Soyhr is right now, and Yok as well, is kind of fast. Maybe we see a sub 5, but I don't think so, but we will see.
Be great to see these runners pull a sub 5, but rando is rando, so who knows what's going to stop them or what's going to happen. Dark Cross has today.
Oh, yeah, and
Soyhr.
you're speaking about Rando and RNZ stuff, and a few moments later, Soyhr gets bullied. That costed maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and now Yok is ahead again. Oh, and so he is down to 1 heart, so he has to be a little careful here.
All right, let's see what we have in Back of Escape. A whole lot of nothing.
Unfortunately, the map is here, so I like when the map is in the sank chest and runners take it.
Yeah, I'm relatively new to the game, so I never knew if the map was not found that you can skip sank chests. It's only a few second waste time, but I've seen races won and lost by less.
Oh, there was... oh, and Yok did no sub 5. There was a tournament, a game in the German tournament this year where a top runner skipped the chest thinking the map is in it, but it was not. It was the ice rod, and TR was required. Yeah, and that made him lose the game.
We had a map check by Soyhr. I saw red crystal on Eastern. I didn't catch the other two. And as you said, both runners are doing the standard start for casual boots, you know, checking bonk rocks, gonna check out what's on Lumberjack. Let's see if there's anything spicy today.
It's not. Just 3 bombs on the Agaletch. Yeah, and with the flippers, it would be nice if the runners had gotten some money. So the South Shore would be an option to play before Kakariko. Yeah, but not today. Ah, look. Speaking of money.
I think we can read the future. First we talk about RNG, now some money. Let's see something spicy next.
Oh, look, the gloves here are interesting. They make open the opportunity to go back and head toward the mountain, but there are only 2 checks and one side check, so yeah, it's not too much.
All right, let's have a prediction. Are they going to find anything good in Kakariko today, or is it going to be just another plain old Kak?
I think today it's Stackerico. So Pearl and Hammer and Hookshot and 2 rods or stuff like that.
Well, so far, just money. Interesting thing Soyhr did on his side, I've never seen. I usually just place the bomb when I walk in. He pushed the rock and then threw the bomb. Very interesting. It's nice to see different techniques players use. It's a good way to learn. It's how I learned the game. We have the mitts already and picked up the Bombos tablet, it seemed. And of course, Bottle Vendor is nothing as usual.
Okay, if the runners find the Moonpearl now, the opportunity opens to instant head to the Dark World from Kakariko here.
Oh, blue mail, nice to have.
That definitely would incentivize me to go to Dark World as soon as possible. You always need a little bit extra health there.
Yeah, absolutely. So 5 hard with green mail, Dark World is kind of suicidal. Or you have to play super, super carefully. And Light Worlds are 3 crystals. 2 red on Eastern and Desert Palace, and Hera was a blue crystal. Yeah, this could become a fast seed, maybe.
Just a single arrow on race game. I don't think the runners are going to waste time for that.
Just leaving Kakariko and then getting the first bottle. That's funny.
Question is, who's going to wait? Who's going to turn it in, and who's going to wait? And is it going to be useful or not?
Yeah, well, do you head back to Kakariko for one check? I don't think so. But maybe they get a flute quite fast, then they can combine it.
I'm sure they'll both probably be checking that on the way to Kakariko once they get their pearl. Slight divergence here now. Soyhr is going towards Desert Palace. Yoke is going to the traditional, I guess, Moldorm and Ice Rod route. Agina's Cave, let's see if it's worth the trip. And it is not. 3 bombs. Well, it appears that... What is Soyhr doing? I see what he's doing. Okay. Yoke's utilizing the splash delete to get his water walk. Having flippers, he's able to go straight south of Ice Rod Cave. It's a technique a lot of people are unfamiliar with when they start. I was not, but let's see if he gets anything good under here.
Oh, there's our Mer on the hobo. Yeah, okay, but both runners are about to finish the initial standard sequence, and after that, finally the actual raid starts. So Light World is now open, Dark World is open. We have no Aga seed. The Aga is logically dead now. Yeah, and I think Yok and Soyhr will proceed the same way, and they will go to Kakariko and enter the Dark World there, maybe do a small dip into Skull Woods, but maybe not. What do you think? Would you go to Skull Woods first, or would you delay it?
Personally, I tend to choose to dip Skull Woods, whether it's pendant or crystal. I just like to do that. It's burned me in the past, so I think at least one of these runners will be doing that. I don't know which. We'll see in a few minutes. I like this play by Yoke. Even though he has Dark World access, he's still checking uh, Salasha, and I like that. It's not leaving those free 3 checks behind, so maybe he'll get something good. It appears the red rang. That's worth it to me.
Yeah, I like the play as well. So there is no mirror, and you are not guaranteed that you can tie it in later. So if something is on it, you will leave it very long behind then. So just imagine a bow.
Speaking of bows in back of Salasha's hut, I did that recently. Went a whole hour 30 into a seed looking for my bow. I forgot to check the back.
Oh, and sick it with another sword.
Yep, that's definitely nice to take in the Dark World with you. Definitely something I'd like to have. So let's see what let's see. I assume Soyhr will do a check as soon as he gets in, and let's see if he goes to Skullwoods or not. It is a red pendant. I think he still might dip it. We'll see. Both runners choosing to dip Skullwoods here.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Skywoods dip. So some people say it belongs to the overworld. Yeah, but it's like overworld with maps and compasses and keys. And if you're very unlucky, you waste 1 to 2 minutes and get not one single item out of it.
Yeah, I think some people have done some research, and they say that Skullwoods has a lot of times more progression than not. So I think that's why runners opt to check it, just because it's usually got something you need.
Yeah, and I guess the number here is 25% or 17%. At least it's more than expected. But nobody knows why that is that way. It's the same as the rule of fire in Ice Palace. So it's very weird how often the rule is correct.
Today, though, it doesn't seem so much. Did Yoke die on purpose, or was he going for a death warp?
Did he die? Oh.
Yeah, he had a fairy revival. I didn't know if that was intentional or not.
Can't believe that that was intentional.
Well, Skullwoods turned out to be a bust, but Sawyer's heading over to, I believe, Bumper Cave Ledge, see what's out there. Just a bottle today. Both the runners seem to be taking a very similar path, which I like to see, because then it comes down to execution, and I love to see how execution heavy these runners can be.
Yeah. The runners have to decide now if they enter Thieves Town without a hammer.
And that's the risk people take. You know, Thieves Town has 4 checks, but you can abandon one, you can orphan one, and will you come back later for it? Most people don't. Some people do. So we'll see how these runners decide to play. It seems like Sawyer is going to go in. Going into Thieves Town, both runners are. The only difference is Sawyer has Master Sword, meaning he could use beams in the blind fight. Yoke does not. So we will see how this plays out. I personally like to use beams against blind. I do not know the script well enough yet, but I believe both these runners do, so it may not be a difference at all. Sawyer opted not to finish the back of Thieves Town, just to get the 4 chests up front. It appears Yoke is going to push through the dungeon and continue on.
Yeah, and the small key is already there, so that means... oh, look, there's a mirror on the digging game. That is nice to have, especially here, because now Soyhr can very easily tie in the smith.
Which I believe he's going straight to do right now. I agree with that play. The mirror's there, you might as well, because you're here too.
Yes, absolutely.
What do you think about the call to push through on Thieves Town? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's a heavy decision. Yeah, I would do the same, but I would call my playstyle more aggressive, I guess, and I think just do it. Nothing will be in there, but it's absolutely understandable if you delay it and wait for your hammer and then guarantee that you leave nothing behind.
Yeah, I agree. If you want to be aggressive, this is the play. If you want to take it a little bit more by the book, possibly delaying it a little bit further, maybe hoping to get the hammer, we'll see how it plays out. Nothing in Cave 45 today. So here we go with the blind fight on Yoke's side. Let's see if he can stick to the script. Phase 1 went well, no problem at all. Phase 2 again, no problem. That is a perfectly executed blind fight on Yoke's side. And it looks like he got all 4 items, so hammer not required, it seems.
Yeah, now just imagine the hammer is in back of Thieves Town, so Soyhr will leave it behind forever.
Hype Cave, not so hype today. It looks like just the powder. And Yoke is on his way to get his mirror, so he has 1 crystal over Sawyer, so We'll see when Sawyer decides to go back to Thieves Town. He is rewarded with a tempered on purple chest turn-in. That's nice to have.
Yeah, but looks like Yok is about to do the same stuff. Yeah, and with the mirror in hand, maybe he can tie in the Sicket, so he will have tempered sword soon as well, most likely.
I believe Sawyer is... Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. He's going up to north. I don't know how you feel about catfish, but personally, I enjoy checking catfish. I know there are runners out there who will avoid it. So let's see if this pays off for Sawyer. It is a bit of a time waste, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh no, this is no time waste. Absolutely not. Catfish had the hammer.
That is what we call spicy, and it's what I asked for. But whew, that is a real spicy one if you skip that.
Oh, and so he can tie in the water checks here. I think Yok has done them already. So catfish is not that juicy for him. That could lead to a skip here. Let's see.
And with that hammer now, Sawyer is able to proceed to pod. He can full clear the dungeon. If Yok decides to skip it, well, I think there's going to be a lot of searching for that hammer. Sawyer's going back into Thieves Town to full clear. I like this because he probably assumed his opponent did as well, so now he's just kind of tying up his loose end.
Yeah, and he can do hammer picks after that as well.
And it appears Yoke is going to be skipping catfish. Hopefully not too long, but we'll see how that plays out as well. So if you're the runners, what are you thinking is the next play?
Mountain. The mountain is widely open. And look, I think Yok is going for the hammer picks now and then go to the north route to do the mirror checks, and after that he stands right before the mountain entrance. Oh, and the powder as well. I entirely forgot about that. Oh, and Yok does not have the hammer. He skipped catfish. Ay, boy.
Oh. Well, Magic Bat today maybe has something helpful, but hopefully nothing that will lead him away. Ooh, that flute will lead him everywhere but catfish. Oh, so there was an item left in Thieves Town. I missed that, but it was just a shield. Most people will opt to get rid of that if they could.
Was the flute on the bed? Or did I miss it?
No, flute was on Magic Bat.
Okay.
And my comment about that was that would keep me from ever visiting Catfish anytime soon because it opens up way more checks. So it's kind of scary, but a nice item to have at the same time.
Have you seen what medallion required is for Maya?
I did not catch it.
Oh, it's Bombos, I see on Yok's stream. Oh, and that is dangerous. Meyer is a green pendant. It's not finishable, but Yok could feel forced to enter it soon. Not yet, because he has not too much on the mountain. He can't enter the right side, what only Soyhr can with his hammer. Oh, okay.
So on Sawyer's side, we're going to see a hammer peg since he did get the hammer. Let's see if it's got anything behind it. Soyhr going to get his flute here while Yok is checking out Desert Palace. I think with the flute, that's going to incentivize Soyhr to definitely head to the mountain and do a full clear. I think that's what he's probably going to do next after he activates the flute.
Yeah, that, or before he does that, he clears desert as well. Is it clearable? No, it is not. We don't have a fire source yet. Yeah,
No,
so I agree. Next destination could be the mountain, which is in logic now. Oh, look.
Never mind.
Fire source. Never mind. Oh, spicy. Yup.
Checking at Gina, he skipped it early on while Soyhr checked it. I don't believe there was anything in there.
He just skipped the Lamolas, which have the red crystal, one of the two. Yup, that is not... Okay. Did he forgot about it, or...
I can't say. Yeah, if it was clearable, it was worth taking. Yeah, we'll have to see what's going on with that. We are getting the old man rescued by Yok. We'll see how it plays out, seeing he cannot full clear the mountain. Probably looking for his hammer. Soyhr in Desert Palace. Let's see if he decides to full clear the dungeon. Nothing on Spec Rock or up on the mountain really at all. Let's see what the plan is. I guess to dip into Tower of Hera.
Yeah, and so here he is doing correct. He played the boss. Yeah, with a tempered sword, it's kind of fast, right? So it's not that Yok has to wait for better equipment to speed it up. Yeah, we have to ask him later, maybe.
Fun fact for Soyhr, he is actually I would say he is a fan of NMG runs. He runs them quite often, so he is very much comfortable doing fights low percent. So him having a tempered sword, taking down Lamels, no problem, does not surprise me. Pretty clean fight for Yoke on the Tower of Hera. Gets his crystal for that. I don't believe he picked up any good items there, though. So, if you're Yoke, when are you thinking you're ever going to check Catfish in the future?
Could imagine that this is kind of the last location for Yok. Oh, but maybe now he's heading towards the Catfish. Can do the mirror checks as well. Yeah, that looks good. This route most likely will end up at Catfish, on Catfish.
Yoke checking Graveyard Ledge. I don't think we saw this on Sawyer's side. Maybe we did. I don't know if he had the mirror when he went over that way.
What was on Graveyard Ledge? I didn't pay attention.
300 rupees?
Oh, okay.
Okay, it looks like Yoke is heading over to Catfish, so that's a relief because to me that would have been a last locate, and I would have been punished very badly for that. So that's good. Good decision making. Okay, our tracker confirms that Soyhr did not do Graveyard Ledge, though he is not missing out. I don't believe he had the mirror at the time when he went that way. Yoke here gonna get their hammer, so that's good news for them. Looking at chat, I agree with Humbug. With all of the open checks out there, dipping into a pendant ice is not a likely play. I'm not saying you couldn't do it, but likely would not pay off.
Yeah, would be kind of a gamble.
Ouch, Sawyer taking a fall. Ooh, that's not fun to see. As Sawyer finishes up Hera, we've got Yelk heading over to Spiral Cave. Let's see how this plays out. A lot of people skip this check, so let's see. 10 arrows for his troubles, though. So there was slight divergence early on in the race. It seems that the runners have come to meet again in the same path. Let's just see where the next spicy play lands. So after clearing up the mountain, the runners have to make a decision. Where are they going next? What are they gonna do? What do you think?
Well, Odd and Eastern combined have up to 8 items.
I don't know.
I guess that would be an option. Oh, Swamp is an option, but we don't have a hookshot yet. Ah, that is spicy.
What did Yoke pick up in Hookshot Cave?
Hard piece, I suppose.
Yes, hovering is allowed in NMG. Just answering chat. And Sawyer is pretty good at it. We'll see. He's giving it a shot now.
I love to see working hoverings, and that looks very good here. Nice. Oh, gets rewarded with another bottle.
I was gonna warn everyone: shield your eyes if you're anti-hovering. Some of us will turn an eye at that. He almost made that second hover. second fall, he chooses to leave. I think that's a good call. I believe you can waste a lot of time trying to hover, and the payoff may not even be worth it. Did you see what Ice Palace had?
Fire rod. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and we said it earlier, a rule of fire kicks in quite often. Yeah, and so is doing here now.
So with being ice required now, since Fire Rod's in there, when does Soyhr head that way? You guys in chat are talking about hovering. Why are we not talking about hovering to the big key chest? I'm sorry, yeah, to the big chest.
Yeah, look, Soyhr decides to play Port Eastern. Yeah, and the bow has to appear soon, or? Yeah, wait, or we get a Samaria, and then Turtle Rock opens rightly. Yeah, no, Yok does the same thing. He combines Port and Eastern here. Well, Skywoods is a pendant, so it's not required to kill Mothula today.
So Pod not turning up anything for Yoke. Let's see if Eastern has anything for us. Oh, did Yoke do the potion glitch here in Pod?
I'm not sure, but maybe Pot is bow-locked here, and yeah, Yok is looking for a bow, and maybe that brought him to the decision to leave.
Yeah, chat saying that he left after getting the first check being the shovel, realizing it was bow locked.
Yeah, but I guess bow-locked bow is possible, and of course Yok has to look for the big key at one point of this game, and yeah, this was an opportunity to do that.
Well, Eastern Palace did not have it. I guess what's left is a shovel dig spot, correct?
Meyer has a bunch of checks. Skullwoods, I don't know if there is an item left. Could be.
Yeah, but probably avoiding Meyer because no cane. Dig spot is empty, so maybe it is Meyer.
And maybe this tournament becomes the Pendant Meyer tournament. I had 3 games so far, and in 2 of them, Pendant Meyer had heavy progression.
And I believe the last few games I've played and watched, Red Cane was in Meyer. It's just, just the way the things go with these tournaments. Rando be rando, as they say.
Okay, what is Yok doing now? He didn't do the purple chest. Or did he?
I think hammer pegs.
Hammer pegs. Yes. Oh, we have seen purple chest. There was a sword on it. Yeah, and right, hookless swamp we also have.
Yep, first chest in swamp, not the first chest with the key, but the other one has been notorious for having progression. Especially this late in the game. And it's true, there's also, for Yoke's side, the Thieves Town Big Chest. We know that it is nothing he needs, but that is also in the back of his mind, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but I guess this check is burned forever for Yok.
Fire Rod was in Ice Palace.
Yeah, and am I mistaken? But it feels like Yok is kind of ahead here now.
Yeah, but that Ice Pendant play definitely put him ahead, especially if there's some progression here. It's hard to tell. I always say it rando be rando, and that's why sometimes it's not always execution and skill. Sometimes it's just luck.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if Moth wants to be a bully today.
Nah, this is free with this equipment. But what does this modular have today? Only 50 bucks. Not worth it.
We gonna get a ped check here, or do you check ped before heading in? We all know Chad is hyped for a little ped check, so let's see what's on it today. Ho!
Oh boy.
That is very spicy.
And that was not a worthless modular, because this ice rod on the pad is required. So chat, now you can freak out. We have a pet seat.
Well, Sawyer's gonna get his fire rod and soon gain the knowledge that he is also doing a pet seed.
Where is the book from your cast? And so here does not have. Is it in ice as well?
I didn't catch where book was. Ice Palace as well.
Okay.
Nothing really on Bombo's tablet. As a rookie runner, I would be happy to see that, but most runners, not so much. Now, in the back of your mind, if you're Sawyer, do you say, my opponent got this fire rod early and I'm behind? At what point do you say, oh, I'm behind?
Oh, and Yok is playing Bookless Swamp here. And I guess this is everything he has left, right? Nice bomb jump here on Sohyr's side. Let's see what is in Swamp. Have we forgotten anything, or is Swamp here the last location for York? I don't think it's anything other open still, or is it?
I'm looking around. They don't have Meyer access yet, do they? Or do they have the medallion?
Ah, Meyer, of course, Meyer. Yes, Meyer is Bombos as well.
I see the logic behind skipping that for now, not having Kane.
Yeah, and it's a pendant, right? So I think pendant Meyer always is the last location, at least in a working world. But Maya is, of course, the most ugly stuff in this game where progression can be if it's pendant. So you have it needs 2 minutes to get into the first check, and yeah, there are 8 checks in, but only 2 items, and 1 could be on the boss. And yeah, if nothing is in it, you more or less have lost the game, right?
Yeah, I agree. That and the early Skullwoods plays sometimes can really hurt runners if they full clear it and don't need to. I think that's like a 4-minute waste. It's enough to kill a race sometimes.
Yes, absolutely. And today Maya is green pendant as well, so that means 1 item more.
I don't know about you, but green pendant only incentivizes me in Skullwoods. I don't know why, it's just the way I think, but if it's any other one, I'm putting that off as long as I can.
Yeah, maybe T-Stone as well. So it feels like if T-Stone has a green pendant and you enter Dark World in the standard way, I feel it forces you to play it. At least if 2 items are in back of T-Stone.
Soyhr finishing up in Ice Palace.
Yeah, that is good news for him, because he needs the pendant later. Oh, and there was nothing in Swamp, or?
It looks like Soyhr is going to be following the book here. Let's see what comes up.
Okay, this was a nice fall down on Sohyr's side. So is this book or is this Spy Cave? Or both?
I'm sure it's book. I don't know if he checked Spy Cave yet or not. I don't believe there was anything in there anyways, but let's see what the book has.
Oh boy. Yeah, and
We love to see it.
Sohir does not know about the ice rod. Yeah, but is about to head to the pendant, to the pet, and know about it later. So no TR dip for him now. Yeah, now all pendant dungeons are finishable. Oh, and Yok is in Maya now without the red cane. That is gross. Okay.
Yeah, feels bad. Unless he finds the bow, I mean, that might have him go. I don't know. That's probably not the best decision either. But Soyhr heading the swamp, it looks like.
Was Sohir checking the pet or not? So I think he was not, right? Because if he were, he could go into Skullwoods and get his first. Oh, that is bad. Bad news.
Maybe he's hoping Bo is on Bombos. We know it's not, but I can't believe he skipped that. But hey, he'll figure it out soon, I believe. I will tell you, this race has been back and forth. It is hard to call who was ahead when, but it's been back and forth.
Yeah, and it's not too bad news for Sohir that he did not do the pet check, just because he will full clear Maya now and then have the pendant.
Yeah, and then if he's doing the pet check, he can simply mirror into Skywoods, and yeah, then he has his Ice Rod and full access to Turtle Rock. If he not decides to dip Turtle Rock, which could be possible, of course, as well. But would not make any sense. So if you want to play Turtle Rock for the Ice Rod, you don't go into Maya before, or?
Yeah, it really feels bad when you don't check ped and there's something on it. But then again, when you check ped and there's nothing on it, it's one of those things that you either do or you don't, and if you do, you love that you did, and if you don't, you hate that you didn't. So, rando be rando. So both runners are in Misery Mire. One of them can clear it, the other one cannot. Feels bad to see that.
Yeah, this is absolutely worst case here for York, just because he hasn't finished Ice Palace earlier. Yeah, and I think Soyhr is in the driver's seat here a little bit now. Yeah, and yeah.
And to answer chat, Bo can certainly be inside of TR. Happened to me the other day. It is a terrible thing to feel and see and notice. And for the comment in chat about last locating ped for Soyhr, Sawyer's pretty experienced at the game, and I think his game knowledge is pretty strong to where he would predict that something has to be on ped. I think that's kind of what's driving him to do what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess this is calculated, as this is absolutely intended here. So he planned to play... Oh no, he had not the Sumaria then, right? When he was in Kakariko. Yeah, but now in this situation, before he enters Turtle Rock, he has to check the pet and do the one check in Skywoods, I guess. Yeah, and here Yok is fetching his Sumaria as well. Let's see what he decides to do. Ah no, he's fine now. He can... Yok. Ah, okay. I think he just misfluted. So now is the pet in logic for him.
And to clarify my previous comment, I was not saying he was predicting it as in he knew. I guess he was keeping in the back of his mind that it was a possibility. No runner can predict it that well, but I guess I misspoke.
Okay, a dead Witty is a good Witty.
Yeah, with Yoke having Butter Sword, he will have a much easier time. Not much easier. A little bit faster of a time. He could damage boost and take out all the eyes faster, giving him a slight advantage. Not really. Soyhr going back in, I guess, to finish up the checks inside Misery Mire.
Yeah, here the advantage from Yok kicks in a little bit. So Yok would, in this scenario, not head back. But Yok has to clear Ice Palace. But with a Zomaria in hand, it's kind of fast. He only has to rush towards the boss and just kill it. Oh, and maybe we see the NMG kill on Soyhr, which is kind of nice. And I know about Yok that he knows how to do it. What was Yok doing here? So here, what are you doing now? Green pendant turn in, of course. Oh, it could be bow, could be hookshot, could be everything.
Could be nothing too.
Hopefully Yok does not forget about Desert Palace. He hasn't finished earlier.
And Green Pendant turns out to be nothing but bombs. So Soyhr going to continue on his search. Let's see where he goes. Kakariko. Okay, I like this.
Oh, Yok, you have the big key already. You don't need to use the lever here. Lever? No, it's a switch, right?
Lever, switch, bubble, something. It changes colors, it moves things. That's what we need to know.
Yes, absolutely right. Yok's struggling here a little with this icebreaker.
Yeah, that's the one problem with the bufferless icebreaker. You can struggle with it. I do it that way. I just walk into the room, hold the down and right, and just slash away and hope I hit it. Everyone's probably cringing at me now, but that's how I do it. And he gets it off. It's still faster that way, I believe.
Yeah, and now Yok did it as well. Yeah, I changed my strategy for the icebreaker as well. So I tried the way Yok did a long time, but then there's a random strat where you just try a few times to get in the wall, and yeah, most of the times it works out within the first 3 attempts, and it is always, or feels always faster as the scientific stuff you do otherwise.
Ooh, Soyhr almost getting grabbed by the Wallmaster.
Oh, and both runners simultaneously drop into the boss fight, but into different ones. Yeah, and look, here's a nice quick kill on Soyhr. Bam bam, haha, see ya.
That's a beautiful kill. That's one of my most hated bosses.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and both runners have the pendant in hand simultaneously. Yeah,
Another
but now,
great screenshot.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and now Soyhr really is ahead. So he has done Desert already, and he can mirror immediately into the pet and pull it. So this is 2 minutes in total. Yeah.
Oh, why do you have to blind pull it? You're supposed to read the ped first. You save you 5 seconds.
Yeah, but this is Omega Swag for an Ice Rod, which of course could be in Turtle Rock as well. I think now Soyhr feels kind of good.
Oh yeah, it definitely feels good. I'm sure Sawyer had a big old smile on his face, or what the heck face? Who knows? I couldn't see. Now, chat. I'm just trolling you. You gotta read the book first. It's the way to do it. Just like you use silvers on landmos.
Wanna know what? I see Yok later standing before Ganon's tower, and it does not open just because he simply did not finish Desert. It would not be the first time it happens to him, I guess.
Yes, that reminds me of the time I beat TR, ran in front of GT, and just stood there. And I said, why are those crystals not flying around me yet? Lo and behold, I missed. I think it was Skullwoods or something, and I was like, oh, I should probably go do that.
Yeah. It's always scary if sometimes runner just skip Hera and mirror it in just before GT, if they want to play aggressively. Yeah, and that if you forgot about that, this gives a heart attack for a moment as well, and which is quite funny. Especially if you realize, oh boy, I only have to mirror, and then everything is good again.
So we're just looking for the bow and hook shot. I mean, I guess hook shot isn't fully required if you can. Nope, Swamp Palace, never mind. So yeah, just two things.
So he missed the test. So he gets some extra laps here. Yeah, but I haven't thought about it as well. And let's see if Yok passes the test. There is the bow. And Yok as well. Okay, both runners failed.
Well, when you're used to coming here with a hook shot, I can see that mistake happening too. Not that I've ever done it, as a rookie runner, never. And thinking about where things could be, it's always possible that hookshot could be behind Pyramid Fairy. That would be extra trolly.
Oh yes, absolutely. Wanna know what? We are 1 hour and 20 minutes in almost, and we have only 3 dungeons finished so far.
Feels bad, doesn't it?
This is not really a jet seat.
So if you're either runner, do you feel like you're behind, or do you assume your opponent also made the same calls you did? I mean, hard to tell, but I feel like they both feel like they're behind.
Well, I don't think I tell too much if I say Yok always feels behind. So he starts the game and feels behind. I don't know what is about Soyhr, but I know about Yok, and yeah. Yeah,
I
but
would
Soyhr
say
with his play for the pendants and then getting the ice rod, the hard required ice rod from it, I think it does not feel too bad.
Yeah, I think Soyhr tends to focus on his own gameplay and tries not to worry about what his opponent's at, but I can't do that. I'm always wondering how far behind I am or how bad I'm doing, so good on him for having good game mentality.
And the mushroom, of course, the fetch quest here.
Yeah, you love to see it. You,
Yeah, but not the end of the world with a flute in hand. So it's kind of a quick check.
Soyhr getting bullied in there a little bit, but on his way to try next. Let's see how he handles this. I'm sure it'll be fine as an NMG runner. Got plenty of equipment, good stuff. I think it should be easy peasy for him.
Yeah, this Trinex is more or less free. Yeah, and look, Yok gets bullied in this room here as well, and there is such a nice thread which makes this room super easy. Not sure why the runners don't know that.
Nice clean kill for Soyhr.
Yes, absolutely. Especially runners on this level, so both are quite experienced. Yeah, look, and Yok here with a quick kill on Trinex with a zero circle. Nice, well done. This he can, but yeah. Yeah, but as always, who am I? I'm just sitting here and talking trash. Maybe I should judge less. Especially about runners who in 10 of 10 games would defeat me.
It's easier to talk about it when we can see everything, though.
Yes, absolutely.
The only difference is if Yoke can go mode pod, then he won't the dip earlier from Soyhr won't matter so much.
Has Yok not been in odd yet?
He
oh no, of
dipped
course he
and checked the first check.
Yes. Oh, then Soyhr is even more ahead, I guess.
Well, we know there's nothing for him to find so much. So, like I said, if he can go mode it, but you know, he won't because they still need hook shot.
Yeah, and Yok has to look for the key, right? Yeah, okay, this is getting hard here for Yok. And the reminder of this heat feels kinda linear. I guess something has to be in Port Eastern Redbone.
Yep, it seems like it's coming down to who can out-execute Hugh at this point.
I don't agree. I think the lead of Soyhr is more than one can out-execute.
I'm trying to stay positive here, though.
Absolutely. But sometimes we have to face it. Yeah, and I'm thinking about outs for Yok, and yeah, I think it comes down into GT routing.
So Soyhr is finishing up pod as Yok is entering again to search for the big key. And yeah, I'm starting to believe you. I'm starting to think that it's going to be a tough fight to catch up to.
And I guess now we're down to red bomb.
Yep, Soyhr getting the quick kill. Got his red crystals. Gonna head over to Big Bomb, pick up his hook shot, and hit up Swamp Palace. It's pretty linear, as you say.
Or on mushroom. I think we haven't seen a turn in.
Soyhr did that, I believe.
He did already? Okay. Ah, nice strat here by Soyhr. Perfect. That's a kind of an exciting strat because it works about, I'd say... Ah, there's our hookshot and our go mode at 1 hour and 30 minutes for Soyhr. Yeah, it works in 98% of the cases, and in the other 2% you just can't do anything because you get frame ruled by any of the enemies. Yeah, and then you can walk back and grab your red bomb again. This is super funny if you are short on money because it costs 100 rupees each time. Yeah, and if you don't have 100 rupees anymore after that, you're screwed. And then you rage quit and never again play the game for 2 hours.
Sounds like me every time I rage quit. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, what are you doing later? Loading up another seed.
Yes, and this one will be a nice seed. And if you really actually get a nice seed, which has no ugly stuff like a pet and is quite linear and you just can enjoy the game, you mess it up by yourself by dying completely unnecessary at in the overworld due to greed because you was not willing to use your potions or something like that. It's always the same.
I once heard someone say, if you buy the potions, use the potions.
Yeah, but maybe you can use it later.
If you're dead, you can't use it at all, though. Where was the fourth sword at?
I have absolutely no idea. So one was on Sick Kid, one was on Purple Chest. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in Swamp?
Yep, chat saying left side swamp.
Ah yeah, chat is saying. Thank you. Yeah, but the fourth sword does not speed things up here. So this is not an advantage for Yok.
I'm just trying to find anything that would help him out at this point. Just trying to be positive.
Yeah, maybe he gets silvers in GT and so he does not. Yeah, but if this is the case, Yok misrouted. So he will have the silvers and save a few seconds on Ganon, but beforehand he wasted the time, even more time. Yeah, it's sometimes Rando is more or less, if nothing big happens, decided 10 minutes before the game is finished.
Yeah, chat's already starting.
We had for a long time a quite tense race, we have to admit.
Yeah, it was very back and forth in the beginning, you know. But I'm gonna I'm gonna defer to chat right now. They're already getting ahead of us. Go ahead and throw your guesses in. Which chest will have the big key in GT?
Oh yeah, we absolutely forgot about that. Thank you, chat. So I take the 9 as always. What do you take?
Let's see. I'm gonna say 17.
Okay, good luck.
I am partial to. How do you route GT? Actually, that's a better question.
Ooh.
I am a fan of Hope Room, and if I don't get any keys, I do the opposite of what most people do, and I will do Tile Room because I feel like the world's against me and I should just do it anyways. It's very cringe, but it never works, and I tried anyways every time.
Yeah, interestingly, these days I thought about a similar strat. So, if you go Hope Room and do not get a key, so you have to leave. And then you do full left and the key does not appear. The big key. So you are forced to play right. I think in this scenario it would be kinda a good move to play Tile Room. Because if your opponent played Dark Magician or stuff, yeah, in this scenario he will have the key way earlier than you had. So maybe any pro runner, what are your thoughts on this kind of strat? Is it absolutely trash or just a little?
Chat went oddly quiet after that question.
I'm sure there will be a long text in a few seconds. Oh, there are the silvers on Sohyr's side. Oh, and he opened the chest after he got the big key, so that could mean Yok will leave these silvers behind.
Yeah, if you feel behind, every second counts. So I'm sure, yeah, he sees the big key and leaves immediately. Soyhr on his climb, executing pretty well already. Way better than I ever will.
Yeah, but on the other hand, so Yok knows that the silvers at some point have to appear.
Somebody
Okay.
told me you couldn't dash through that room.
Okay, and it looks like Biki has been on 8. I didn't count, but I just believe the chat.
I lost count when I lost fingers to count. I will not be making comments about the climb because my climb is terrible, so let's just go with your knowledge and chat's knowledge.
Ah, look here, the silvers on Lamolas too, very nice. This is, I guess, the easiest zero cycle in the game, if you did the practice.
I think silvers on Landmo in desert is better. Right, Clear Mouse? Hookshot was in Pyramid Ferry.
Yeah, now we can quite good estimate how far Yok is behind, and this is, I guess, 4 minutes, maybe?
Clearmouse makes a joke in chat about feeling good about a 145 Kaz boot seed. I feel great if I have a 145 and it's a jet seed, okay? So let's not make fun of me, okay?
Okay, Soyhr has one final job left here, and this is to kill this ugly pig in this pyramid here.
You hear that, chat? You need to get some whole grains in your body. Ganon says so.
And so here with the absolutely correct strat on Ganon, if you have half magic and a cape, then just use it and don't make any shenanigans with dodging the bats. No. Just get invincible and everything is good. Oh, nice. This was a good fight. So I haven't seen the double coming, the last one by Soyhr. Yeah, but Ganon now is down. Keep your GGs ready. And in a few seconds, Soyhr will take his first win in this tournament. GG Soyhr.
GG to Soyhr, yep. Get the GGs in chat. He did not walk off the bridge before it came, so definitely commend him for that.
And Yok immediately forfeits. Absolutely understandable after such a seed. Of course, you don't want to do clowny last 5 minutes to finish the seed.
Oh, if it was me, I would be watching for the done so that I could forfeit as well, because I would have been done about 25, 30 minutes ago. So yeah, GG's to the runners today. Do we want to see if we can get a post-race interview with them?
Yeah, Soyhr is in the... There he is. GG Soyhr. There.
GG Soyhr, good run. That was a
trash.
fun.
That was
Yeah.
all trash. GG's.
So, question for you: how did you feel when?
Oh, horrible. This scene was horrible. I felt horrible. Everything about it was horrible. No, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just the early play to Catfish got you the hammer. I mean, did you feel good when you saw that? I mean,
Yes.
I know.
I felt really good when I saw that, especially since I went there and then did finish up the water shacks because that was my plan. So I was like, okay, cool. I can go back to Thieves Town and do all the stuff there. So I felt really good about that. And then I didn't feel really good about hour 20, still 3 items from go mode. So that was interesting.
Yeah. So, tell me what your thought was with how you played out. You didn't check ped, so did you just start dipping into pendant dungeons, hoping to find what you needed?
Yes. With Ice Palace being 3 items, and then once I got that bottle, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep going because I don't want to come back here. And then I followed the book, and I guess it was a good thing because it gave me both canes. And at that point, I was like starting to go up to Skullwoods to check ped, like do Skullwoods and check ped. And I was like, I'll just go do Mire and then do Skullwoods into ped because I was hard avoiding Turtle Rock and Swamp Palace because I couldn't beat them. And I already double dipped. I already dipped into Eastern and Pod for not being able to finish them. So that kind of hurt. So I was like, all right, well, let's just stick with clearing dungeons now, especially since I'm looking at my tracker. I have 3 green boxes total out of everything. So
Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy seed watching from our end. It was back and forth a lot during the first hour or so, and yeah, it was definitely hard to call it at that point. It was great to watch this seed happen rather than play it.
yeah, I think moment I got Trinex done, and then I went and like did Pod Eastern, hoping that the hook shot would be on Helma because that's all I had left there. I kept looking over at the race room like, is he gonna be done soon? Like, is this gonna be done? Like, what's happening? Like, and then I saw the ice rod on. When I saw the ice rod on Ped, I was like, okay, I actually have a chance now, because that's terrible. Because there's a lot of ways you can double dip so many dungeons in this scene.
Yeah, agreed. So that was my next question: was at what point you felt that you were not behind or ahead or whatnot? But throughout the whole race, what were you thinking? Were you like, I don't know?
Anytime there's a race room, I always feel behind, but I started feeling like I had a chance when I found the ice rod and then the bow right after that, because I did things that I would have had to have done in Pod Eastern anyways, looking for that hook shot. I had to go back to it. But hopefully the next seed's a touch better than where all these placements were.
Unlikely, but you know,
yeah,
rando be rando.
Unlikely. True.
Do you have any questions, Mahoney? I don't know if.
No, I'm good. You can proceed.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this back. So.
Yeah, just ignore all my commentary and bad commentary and lack of knowledge.
It's
all mine as well, please.
No worries. I'll watch it back with an open ears and open heart. So it's fine.
Well, I appreciate that, Soyhr. Also, I just want to mention one thing: the hover in Hookshot Cave, it broke my heart. I just want you to know that.
Why? Because of the impossible chest? It's impossible. It's impossible.
Just the hovering in general broke my heart.
Well.
Anyways, GG's.
GG's.
GG's to Yoke as well. He did put up a good fight. That was a pretty close race. Like I said at one point, it was just one bad decision on his end. Like I said, Soyhr, when you watch it back, you'll see the aha moment.
Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, SpeedGaming. Thanks, comms and trackers. And I hope you all have a good day. I wasn't expecting this to go almost 2 hours, so I gotta go get some stuff done.
Yeah, me too. I've got to go learn how to play the game.
Yeah, okay, then I think we can finish this off. Let's look today. There are a few matches still. One is at 3 p.m. Kefka versus Seafate. There is a channel assigned, but only a tracker and no commentators. So if you feel like you want to commentate and volunteer a little, here's your chance. Yeah, then Soyhr, once again, GG. Le Bagel, thank you for tracking. Squishy Panda, thank you for commentating. It was your debut. You did very well, I guess. So looking forward to have more commentaries with you. Yeah, and I think if you guys have nothing left to say, we can close this.
Thank you again. I appreciate it, and thank you to you guys for giving me this opportunity. I will work better on my gameplay so that I can commentate better. Until next time.
You did good. Very, very well. Okay, then have a nice day, everybody, and goodbye.